Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be talking about the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin. Now, I'm going to be reading this article. I won't be going in depth into it. If you'd like an in-depth overview, you could check the article out for yourself, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. Now, Isaac Starkman begins his analysis by looking at the potential for such an event in the state horoscope of Israel. In this horoscope, we see of course, we're working with rectified radices. This horoscope has been rectified by Alexander Marr. Rabin's horoscope has been rectified by Isaac Starkman. Okay, so in this horoscope, we can see the potential for such an event to happen through the conjunction of the Sun, which rules the Prime Minister with the 8th house of death. This Sun is also in square to Saturn and Mars. Now, if we look at the horoscope of Rabin himself, this horoscope has a very tight conjunction between the Moon and the South Node. And my whole point of this video is to show the power such exact aspects have when they are touched by different factors of a radix through primary or secondary measure in the topocentric system of houses. Now, it's 10 minutes of arc. The Moon is in conjunction with the South Node, which indicates a public death. It's opposing Saturn, and it's in square to Pluto. Now, if we look at the directions he exhibits at the time the event happens, we can see the movement of the 8th house in a converse movement to Cancer, and it squares the Moon and the South Node at the same time. Very sensitive time for Rabin, and he dies under it. Of course, in primary directions, we can see the trine of Pluto to the ascendant, which is also very malefic. One other example I want to mention here is Helena Blavatsky. Now, she has a very tight Mars and Saturn conjunction, which is around 9 minutes. When the ascendant moves to a conjunction with it, she dies. Now, this final example is very interesting. It's the horoscope of Bruce Lee. At a first glance, you can see that this horoscope is not very favorable for a long life or health in general. It has the ruler of the ascendant in conjunction with Saturn. Saturn is in conjunction with the 6th house. The ruler also receives an opposition from Mars and a square from Pluto. He dies of a brain edema. And the planet that rules the brain is Mars. It receives an exact square from Pluto in a dangerous house, which is the 8th house, which is a very unfavorable square from a medical perspective. Now, let's talk about the exact Sun ascendant conjunction, which is at 8 minutes of arc. This conjunction is traveling at the same speed. When it reaches an opposition with Saturn, he dies.